Hello investors, my name is Dehan. Welcome back to number one place for all your investing needs. In today's video, we're going to be going over 4 altcoins to potentially be on the lookout for in the month of May. Now, obviously, as we know, in the past 24 hours, we had a flash crash happen last night with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some of the other, high cap coins pulling down the rest of the market. The market was down about 10.24% in the past 24 hours, as we've seen a slight recovery from the lows that we saw. Now everything is starting to bounce back up a little bit, and we had some great buying opportunities, and we're going to be looking at more buying opportunities for the next few months. So let's get into it, guys. First of all, Bitcoin down about almost 1% in the past 24 hours, currently trading right under 50,000 per coin. Ethereum's down about 5%, currently at around 38.50, and then we have Binance Coin at 582. We have Doge. Doge is up 8%. We had some more news, more tweets from Elon Musk. Pretty much now, you just got to follow Elon Musk's Twitter and see what he tweets and catch the run. So pretty much what happened is Doge was around 40 cents. It was actually under 40 cents at one point, and then it continued to, start this trend on higher. But we'll definitely cover that more towards the end of this video. Now, Cardano is another one we talked about last night when the dip happened, and look at it now. It's up about 11%. Meanwhile, the rest of the market is in the red. So that's another important thing to watch out for in the market, because some of these altcoins are going to continue to run on higher, even though the rest of them are pulling back down. Now, before we get into this countdown, guys, go ahead and smash that like button for me. Let's aim for 400 plus likes on this video. I know you guys can do it. It takes 1 second. Press that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time I make a new video. We're aiming for 50,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. As always, leave a comment below. What cryptos are you looking at right now? What crypto should we talk about in the next video? If you guys want to sign up for Webull and get your 2 free stocks valued at up to $1,800, links are going to be in the description for that. If you guys want to get your Helium miner with a 3% discount using our code, there's going to be a link in the description for that as well. Now let's get into this countdown, guys. So the first coin on our list is going to be Nano, N-A-N-O. So this one, if we take a look here on the 24-hour chart, it's up about 3.16%. Meanwhile, the rest of the market is pretty much in the red, currently trading at around $11.71. It hit highs here of over $17, about $17.50, and that was earlier today, this morning. So it was up a lot, and then it pulled back down all the way to lows of about $11 right now, and we're looking for a consolidation area right here. Market cap on this coin is only 1.6 billion right now, so it has plenty of room to grow for the future. And this is one actually that I'm currently looking at for whenever the crypto market pulls back down. Nano is one that seems to be green, even though when everything pulls down. So Nano is one I'm going to be looking out for a hedge, I guess you could say. When the market pulls down, I'm going to be looking at Nano and see how it affects the price of it. So it could potentially continue to move higher. Now, if we take a look down here, circulating supply is around 133.2 million coins on Nano. In the past week, this one's up about 17%. It was down here at lows of about $8 just 2 days ago, and now look at it now, it hit highs of about $17 or so. So it made over 100% gains, and then we saw a pullback now, looking for a consolidation area. In the past month, this one's up over 103%. On the year chart, 1573, so huge gains right there. If you had $1,000 invested in Nano a year ago, right now that $1,000 would be worth around $15,000 or so, which is a great return in my opinion in a year. Obviously in the stock market, you're not going to see returns like that, but in the crypto market, you can see some massive gains, and it doesn't even have to be a year. It could happen in a few weeks or even a month or so. In the stock market, you usually get a return of about 10% or so average. So the crypto space is a lot more volatile, and that's something that we want to take advantage of. Now you might say, what is Nano? So just to give you a quick overlook of it, so this is going to be a peer-to-peer digital currency. It is a decentralized open source cryptocurrency based on directed acyclic graph architecture and released under the free BSD license. It operates without intermediaries by using a distributed ledger with a block lattice data structure. Nano was launched in October 2015 by Colin with the aim of addressing blockchain scalability limitations that can result in restrictive fees and increased transaction confirmation times under load. It has feeless transaction that typically achieve full confirmation in under 1 second. So Nano is definitely an interesting one that I'm adding to my radar, guys. Next up on the list, the number 2 altcoin on our list for May is going to be Polkadot. So Polkadot DOT is currently trading at around $41. It's up about 11% right now, and as you can see, it's doing these swings from about $36 right here to highs of about 40, 41, and pull back down, and then came back up, pull back down, and it continues to have this trend up and down. So this is actually a good move for some day traders if they're they want to get in and out real quick and make about what, $4 or $5 gains on these. So this is really nice to look at right here for any day traders that want to get in and out real quick. As you can, try to buy low, sell high continuously throughout the day. So this one's very interesting for that purpose. Even though Polkadot has been trading sideways, if you guys take a look here on the 1 week chart, it's down about 1%. So, it's pretty much flat. On the 1 month chart, down about 4%. So Polkadot has continued to, trade flat. Meanwhile, the whole market was either booming and now it's pulling back a lot. So on the 1 year chart, Polkadot is actually up about 1,400%. But it hasn't really done anything here since February. It's traded around the same price for about 4 or 5 months now. So we're going to be looking out for Polkadot very carefully for a breakout in the upcoming, months to come, as it's lagging behind the rest of the market, I guess you could say. And that's something that's interesting to us. So Polkadot, 38.4 billion market cap, volume at around 6.7 billion, and the circulating supply is right under 1 billion coins. Now, what is Polkadot? So this is going to be a software that seeks to incentivize a global network of computers to operate a blockchain on top of which users can launch and operate their own blockchains. In this way, Polkadot is one of a number of competing blockchains aiming to grow an ecosystem of cryptocurrencies. Other notable examples of which include Ethereum, Cosmos, and EOSIO. However, Polkadot, launched in 2020, is among one of the newest and introduced a number of novel technical features towards its ambitious goal. To begin, Polkadot is designed to operate, two types of blockchain: a main network called the relay chain, where transactions are permanent, and a user-created network called parachains. Now, parachains can be customized for any number of uses and feed into the main blockchain so that the parachains transactions benefit from the same security of the main chain. Now, with this design, the Polkadot team contends transactions can be kept secure and accurate using only the computing resources required to run the main chain. Users, though, gain the added benefit of being able to customize many parachains for many different uses. The Polkadot team believes that this design will let its users perform transactions more privately and efficiently, creating blockchains that don't disclose the user's data to the public network or otherwise process a greater number of transactions. Now, to date, Polkadot has raised roughly $200 million from investors across 2 sales of its DOT cryptocurrency, making it one of the most well-funded blockchain projects in the history. So Polkadot, very, very interesting coin to add to your list, guys. The third cryptocurrency on our list is going to be Stellar Lumens, XLM. So this one up about 7.5% in the past 24 hours, trading at right under 67 cents right now. Market cap 15.4 billion, plenty of room to grow. If we take a look here on the past week, it's pretty much trading flat, so it's about sideways. In the past month, trading sideways as well. So this is actually very interesting, just like the previous one we talked about, Polkadot. It's trading sideways, and we're looking for a breakout because it's lagging behind the rest of the altcoins. Now, on the 1 year chart, obviously up about 864%. Last year was trading at around 0.0678, so it's almost at about actually 1,000% gain or so. So Stellar Lumens, obviously, this is going to be a token cryptocurrency for Stellar, and a blockchain, a protocol for a payment system. Stellar is trying to work with a number of central banks, including working a relationship with the Central Bank of Ukraine. Now, a number of projects were announced with Deloitte and IBM in 2016 and 2017. Now, one difference between Bitcoin and Stellar is that XLM cannot be mined. There is no proof of a work algorithm that has to be solved, and which XLM can be earned as a reward. With a total of about 50 billion lumens, 50 million have been sold into the market, while the Stellar Development Foundation has the rest of it. So it's as you can see right here, 23.1 billion coins overall, and only about a few of them is in the market. So definitely interesting to keep a look at Stellar and how it's going to perform in the upcoming years, if it's going to continue to boom with the market, especially as more coins get added to the circulation. So I like Stellar Lumens. In my opinion, it's still a cheap coin with a lot of potential, but obviously this is a high risk, high reward type situation because we have to see how it's going to perform compared to the rest of the market. But it's definitely an interesting one that I'm adding to my radar to see how it moves in the future. And last but not least, the fourth altcoin on our list is going to be Cardano, ADA. So we talked about this one a few times. We talked about it yesterday actually, but we have to cover it again because it's in the green. It's doing very well compared to the rest of the market. When even with the pullback, Cardano is still running, which is very interesting to us. So obviously Cardano is a proof of stake system. This is different from the proof of work system of Ethereum and Bitcoin. Now, it validates transactions without requiring crypto mining and other high energy usage actions. It uses certain validators who put up a stake that is a risk, who attest to a particular blockchain authentication and get rewarded as a result. By contract, miners in a proof of work system act as the validators who receive cryptocurrency token rewards. So technically, Cardano is a move progressive anti-energy usage blockchain and token system, which is very interesting to see how that's going to work in the future. But Cardano, in my opinion, is definitely a coin that is going to be growing and growing for the years to come. This is just the beginning, in my opinion, for Cardano, and this coin could definitely be trading at $4 or $5 in the years to come, in my opinion, maybe even higher. If we take a look here, it's up about 11%, like we said. On the 1 week chart, up about 15%. And then on the 1 month chart, about 34.6%, with the 1 year chart at over 3,700%, which is massive, massive gains, guys. Those are some crazy opportunities here at 0.0543, very cheap. And now, the coins massively ran up. So $1,000 will be around $37,000 right now, return in just about a year. So sometimes it pays off to be, risky on some of these newer coins and see what happens, in the future. I mean, if you throw a few pennies into these coins, obviously, one of them is bound to, be fine. Just like if you're fishing, you cast a line, there's going to be a fish that's going to hook on it, even though the other ones won't. So definitely an interesting one to do some research on, obviously. I'm not a financial advisor. This is all for educational purposes only. So before investing, make sure you speak to your financial advisor and do your own due diligence. You're investing at your own risk. But obviously, Cardano, definitely an interesting one to add to your radar as well. Now, guys, before we get into the meme coins and some of the other, most traded coins, don't forget, smash that like button. Let's aim for 400 plus likes in this video. It helps the YouTube channel grow. It helps the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe to the channel. So Dogelon Mars price. So this one right here, Elon. So that's the ticker symbol. This one has a market cap of around 377 million. If we take a look, guys, this one's up 33% in the past 24 hours. So we've talked about, Shibu Inu, and then we talked about Dogecoin, and now we have here Doge Elon Mars. Elon is the ticker symbol. So this one, it's trading at around 0.000001, and in the past week, this one's up 141%. In the past month right here, 17,000%, guys. Wow, that is insane. $1,000 would have returned over $17,000 on this one just in the past, not even a month, less than a month. But this is crazy, and all of this was obviously hype because of the whole SLN skit that Elon Musk did on Saturday Night Live. This coin is definitely a meme coin as well, and not something that I would personally invest in, but we wanted to cover it just to show you guys some of these gains and the crazy momentum that we see in some of these coins that just are meme coins and get a lot of movement just because of things that we see on the internet. So crazy to see. Now Dogecoin, wow. So this one's up about 8% in the past 24 hours. So it's coming back. Just when you think the Dogecoin is done, you think it's over, Dogecoin says, nah, we're not done yet. I'll say when we're done. And Dogecoin continues to go higher. As we can see, it's trading right under 50 cents right now. So it hit about 37 cents, last night or about today when it pulled back down. So it's went up about 11% or 11 cents since then. Market cap at 62 billion. In the past week, down here, as we saw it, pulled back down again recently. So we've seen it pull back a few times at around that 30 cents area. So it's down about 17% on the 1 week chart, but still it's up on the 1 month chart about 412%. So still massive gains with Dogecoin. This coin is going to be looked at, pretty much throughout the year. Same situation that we see in the stock market with GameStop and AMC. Those stocks seem to pull back down a little bit. Then we see some short squeezes happen. I mean, it's going to continue to gain these momentum waves. So it's going to have this volatility happen throughout the rest of the year and maybe even years to come, as long as there's attention still on these stocks and coins. So definitely want to keep an eye on and see how it happens, what happens in the future. Now with Bitcoin, this one is pretty much flat in the past 24 hours. I mean, we did see it, pull back down all the way down here to about 46,000. Now we're trading at closer to 50,000. On the one week chart, we did pull back down here to about 46,000, but it's down about 11% on the 1 week chart, 23% on the 1 month chart. But this is normal with Bitcoin. Obviously, Bitcoin tends to do this where we, make new highs, pull back down, make new higher highs, and continue this trend. Now, this time we did not make this higher high yet, but it just might take a longer time to do it. But if we can break through that 65,000 area, we could easily get to that 70,000 area once again and continue to boom. So Bitcoin definitely, obviously, for the long term, I see a lot of potential. This one could definitely at 2x. That was our prediction for 2021 to get to around $100,000 per coin. And I still think that could definitely happen. We still have about half a year left. And then last but not least, our favorite coin on the, in the market is going to be Ethereum. So this one right here, huge sale. We had a sale of about $3,500 per coin down here. Down about 5% in the past 24 hours. In the past week, still up about 10%. In the past month, 67%. And on the 1 year chart, over 1,700%. So $1,000 would be worth around almost $18,000 right now. Huge returns with Ethereum. Ethereum, right under about $500 billion market cap. This coin, in my opinion, is going to $10,000 in the next few years. Definitely an interesting coin to be looking at with everything that it's doing and the new changes that we're going to be seeing hopefully this year, and some new things coming out just for everybody, the 2.0 and everything else that we have with Ethereum. So definitely interesting to see how Ethereum is going to work. And obviously, these pullbacks are great buying opportunities, in my opinion, for the future if you're a long-term investor. So definitely another one to add to your radar, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this content. If you did, like we said, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below letting me know what coins are you buying on the dip right now. As always, if you want to sign up for Webull, get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,800. If you want to buy your Helium miner, links are in the description for that as well. Get 3% off when you use our coupon code DayhanM. Link in the description. Check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.